2012, the coalition government raised the tuition fee cap to £9,000. Back in 2003, students paid as little as £1,000, which steadily rose to over £3,000 in 2011, before tripling in price to the current figure. But how is this affecting students today?
Too expensive for what I'm actually getting for 12 hours a week.
They are ridiculously high.
It's a lot higher than what it should be. I think it should be free anyway, like how it was back in the days.
It could be less. It's not exactly an ideal situation for new students coming or wanting to come to uni.
Each lecture or somewhere you go to is estimated like 30 or 40 quid or around the area, so if you just miss one, then that's a lot of money that's just gone out of your bank account. So.
Just like, why would you want to go somewhere where you're just going to come out tens of thousands of pounds in debt? It's a bit of a worry, and I know that it's put off a lot of my friends into going to uni. So.
I think it's fine. I think you can pay it back quite easily when you get a job.
I think it's an affordable repayment scheme. I'm one of the odd ones, I think it's fine.
I don't think it's worth it, looking back on it.
Is a course worth £9,000? How do you put an economic value on the idea of learning something? I think the whole concept's pretty bizarre.
When you got Cambridge and Oxford charging like £250 more, £150 more, it's not okay really, is it? What am I getting?
They give you a lot of equipment for the money that we pay. The only thing is obviously we have to fork out for excursions and stuff, which isn't great because obviously we are paying £9,000.
I guess it is expensive, but with all the things that I'm getting and I'm making the most out of my university experience, I feel like it is worth it.
But we do get cool new developments, so...
For when we leave.
For when we leave.
Students are able to receive student loans to help them pay for living expenses like accommodation and food costs. Do students think this is enough?
No, not at all. I come under the lowest bracket, but it's not fair at all. They base it on your household income, which in terms of your actual lifestyle of your entire family might not be relevant.
My loan doesn't actually cover my rent at all, so it's kind of difficult.
I really struggle. Throughout my first and second year, I've had a part-time job.
By the time I get home, I've got to go to work, and then I wake up, go to uni. I don't have spare time.
Because uni's got so much more intense second year, I don't have time to work it, and it's basically scraping the pennies to get food and whatnot.
Because of the course that I'm doing, it's also quite difficult for me to actually get a job.
I've probably had 4 jobs, so that's helped throughout. I've had a bit of support from family, good help from friends.
My parents actually pay my rent.
I've got a generous mum, so you know, she pays for everything.
I haven't met many people at university who have not at some point had some sort of support.
My parents are helping me. If they weren't, I wouldn't really be able to be here.
It hasn't been easy. It's been probably one of the most difficult things I've embarked on in my life, and it's tested me and it's challenged me and it's made me question whether I want to keep going. It's possible. There's money there, there's money to be made, but you can't go to uni and not work unless you've got like really good family support financially.
What do you think? Click on the politicians to see where the parties stand on education. Tell us who you agree with. Don't forget to register for the general election in May by clicking here. Let your voice be heard.